Hello ladies and gentlemen, Diane Cardano here, and welcome to the August Expert Market Report. This summer is proving to be an amazing time in the market, so let's jump right into the news. And to begin with, probably the single most important thing that we really have to understand when reading the headlines is existing home sales reports. Some reports show it as a negative, and some reports show it as a positive. How can that be? Well, some reports will look at the existing home sales report by NAR and look at it month over month. And month over month, as you can see here by the graph right here, we're really starting to surge. We sold more houses this month than last month, more houses last month than the month before. Another way to look at this is year over year sales, and we're still a little bit behind where we were last year this time. So you may hear the pundits say that sales aren't where they should be. Well, that simply isn't true, and they are not understanding the big picture. That is why I wanted to give you this graph. This graph shows that houses priced between 0 and 100,000 are down 12%. Houses between 100 and 250,000 are down 5.1%, but each and every other category is up sales this year over last year. That is why it's so important that we understand, because a lot of these lower end sales from the price point could be explained away by the percentage of distressed property sales. Let's look at distressed property sales report. Distressed property sales this year compared to last year are 18% last year and 11% this year. There are a lot fewer distressed properties selling, so you have to look at these three graphs together, and that is crucially important. The market is getting stronger each month. The existing home sales that are not distressed properties are still gaining ground. We're in a very good place, and as a matter of fact, I think we're going to see a big tick up. Why do I feel so confident on that? Next, I'll show you the pending home sales reports. As you can recall, that is the number of houses that went into contract. We can see from this graph that pending sales skyrocketed this last month. Now, as we covered before, there's a 60-day window between a house being a pending home sale and being an existing home sale, which is when the home is closed. But what do we know? Looking at pending home sales now is that we're starting to rise rapidly. That means that existing home sales report will follow suit in again about 60 days. So why aren't buyers coming out and buying houses with today's low interest rates? Studies show that home buyers think they're not qualified because they don't have enough, high enough credit score or big enough down payment. They feel that way because a lot of our move-up buyers have fallen to negative equity. Its prices plummeted between 2006 and 2011. They're thinking about moving up right now, but they don't have a lot of equity in their home. They're afraid that maybe that extra equity in the home, without that equity, they can't make this move. And this is really not the case. Home buyers need to understand that with interest rates so low, they can make that move and not delay the gratification that their family's looking for and their need, and what they really need right now. Now, first-time buyers are just misinformed about the amount of down payment they need to be considered eligible for a loan. An expert advisor like myself are beginning to realize just how much of a challenge this is. It's about using the data available to inform and advise our clients on how to make good choices in this ever-changing real estate market. The biggest misconception about mortgages right now is the deposit. However, statistics show that more than 1 in every 5 borrowers who took out a conforming conventional mortgage in 2014, they put down less than 10%. So now let's look at the 30-year fixed-rate mortgages. And we're almost done. And we can see that as the economy is still struggling, the interest rates pretty much are leveling out. They even dropped a little bit since the beginning of the year. So the rate right now is a little less than what it was even a year ago. Prices are up 12%, but the interest rate is down a little bit. But what is going to happen to interest rates moving forward? Because those people standing on the sidelines or sitting on the sidelines, not sure whether they can qualify, they're waiting, saving up money, get a couple extra dollars. Is that waiting really a wise choice? So let's connect the dots from the data I put together here on the next slide. From this slide, we can see that at this time next year, all projections are for higher rates than they have now. So what does that mean to you? Let me show you. Let's assume a person is going to purchase a house today and take out a mortgage of $250. Interest rates say at 4.17. You have a principal interest of $1,218.17. But as prices go up, at home prices, say by 4%, now your mortgage you're taking out is $260 and your payment is going to go up $145. This means they're going to pay over $1,700 in a year, and over 30 years losing $52,000 just by waiting 1 year. So if you're one of those people sitting on the sidelines right now, wondering whether it's time to buy, you need to consider these things I'm telling you right now. Weigh this information and your current situation so you can make the most intelligent, informed decision for your family. Friends, this is an amazing time and opportunity to set you and your children up for a stable economic future. Please don't let the fear and lack of understanding keep you out of the market. Get yourself an expert and have a discussion. Call me and set up a time for us to chat. You'll be delighted to discover that you may be just 6 months to a year away from making a dream into reality. Well, that wraps up this month's Expert Advisor Report. Remember to check back regularly and stay current and ahead of your competition. And don't forget, we have our Home Seller Toolkit available to our blog fans only at homesellertoolkit.com. Or give us a call, 215-576-8666. Also, don't forget, our next Home Seller Seminar is October 14th. So check your calendar, because if you're feeling comfortable right now to put your home on the market next spring, you need to be there. See you in 2 weeks with another hot off the market tip.